literally outside. I'm literally these birds. Hi guys, I'm Lee Sparkles and I sparkle, you sparkle, we sparkle. Welcome to the Sparkle Fam. If you're new to the Sparkle Fam, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified every time I post. And if you've been part of the Sparkle Fam, hi darling, I hope you stay sparkly. And I've found out from YouTube that 60% of you are watching my videos and you're not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Spiritual bondages. I know this is going to be TMI. I'm going to be telling you everything, you know, and I need you guys to be concentrated because this sun is burning me and I'm being burnt on behalf of you to entertain you, to give you all the good content that you deserve because you are the best. I love you. You love me. We love each other. Is a love sparkle fam here. We're sparkling. We are in love. Like being broke became the theme of my life. I was constantly broke. I was getting into like bad situations time and time again. I started becoming more depressed than I ever was. And not because this person was treating me badly, but because, guys, now have you heard about generational curses? Okay. So, the reason why, and now I get it, why it's recommended for you to get into a relationship after, for you to get into sexual content after marriage is because people have what we call generational curses. Okay? Once you get into unity with somebody sexually, you're inheriting all their generational curses, all their bad omens. If they have a karmic energy following them, they've done something bad and there's karma following them. Once you get sexual with them, those things get attached to you. I'm talking about me having nightmares, me feeling depressed, me losing money left, right, and center. You could literally give me 50,000 rands and I would literally lose it in 1 second. If you would ask me, what did you do with that 50,000 rand? There are no clothes for me to show that I was shopping for clothes. There is no renovation. There's nothing new that I bought for myself. Even if you could ask me, did you drink it this weekend? Like, there is no evidence of where the money goes. So, after I broke up with this guy, like, I was still suffering from it. Remember, it was a bondage and also it was a long-term relationship. So, I was suffering from it until I met this other guy, right? Now I'm dating this guy. And when I date this guy, I didn't know that he had mental issues. And I found out later into the relationship. I was there, Bob the Builder, trying to fix a man that is not married to me. And man, the turmoils started turmoiling. But the problem is, now, he had good luck. He was a musician, still is. He would get like really serious gigs, guys. And when he started dating me, his gigs would flop, like really flop, especially after the sexual content, sexual thingies. His career started flopping, and when I tell you, things started going from bad to worse after we had the sexual content. He started being more, you know, agitated. He started having nightmares. He started doing all these things. So it was all the spiritual bondage I took from wherever and I gave it to him. Unknowingly, you guys, I gave that guy all these bad spirits. So also I have my own generational curses, so you can imagine. His father started being very hostile with him and started being unloving to him. Same thing with me, as you know, with my parents. I've had my generational curses of parents not treating children well. My mother faced that same thing, and I faced that same thing. And it was kind of like a cycle, man. This ongoing battle, and I took all those energies and gave them to him, and he gave me his generational curses, and things just got from that worse to worse. I started, me being broke was like the height of it. Like, I started suffering. So my best friend who used to support me a lot still supports me a lot. He gave me this Nokia phone and he said, I do this YouTube thing. try this content creation thing, go after it. If I would say I want to do forex, he would literally give me the tools to just go. He taught me how to edit, how to look for good music, how to do this, how to do that. Everything I know about YouTube, I learned it from Vusi, but not all of it obviously, but the basics, the filming, the lighting, the mics, the fundamentals, because he's a photographer. Okay, fine. I started learning more about YouTube, but still my eyes were blurry. Guys, when I tell you that I had a sheet layer of dust all over my eyes, it's an understatement. I couldn't see anything. How did I break the spiritual bondages? One time my mom came with sea salt. And it's not, there's this woman that's my mother's friend, right? She was selling this bath salts and all that, right? And my mom came with that whole package, just bath bombs, bath salts, and whatnot, not. And it's not those that are written get lucky bath salts, the ones that black people usually buy. The keep his nyama, remove bad luck bath salts. Nothing like that. Just the regular bath salts. I think it was a Dr. Teal's. I don't know, but it had a whole range. It was like buying a bath gift set for someone, and my mom bought it. So I took that bath salt and I started bathing. While I'm bathing with this bath salt, man, I just remember as I woke up this from a dream this one morning, and the dream consists of me being in a place where there was water, and there was this huge house. It was white, and everything was made. It was white and gold. Everything was white and gold, crisp white and gold, and diamonds all over that house. I cannot describe it, but it was sitting on a huge pool of water, and I remember someone crowning me, and this person said to me, you are the child of the water, so you need to talk to the water. When you use salt, use the water to break bondages. And I didn't understand. So when I woke up with this dream, I was like, whatever. I remember dreaming myself in a bathtub, right? I'm in a bathtub, and I see my priest at church. He's wearing a full suit, but he's on the side. I'm not naked. He's not naked. We're just sitting inside a bathtub that has clear crystal water. And the water is like glistening against the light. The light that's in the bathroom. It's glistening. And I remember sitting next to my priest. And my priest was like, talk to the water. Talk to the water. And I remember just waking up. And I say to my mom, oh, this is what I'm dreaming. I told her the dream about my priest. I was like, no, man, I had a really strange dream. And my mom said the water is the word of God, right? And the water is life. And water is knowledge. You know, that's how the world keeps memory and information and transmits. It's through water. But if you check, water is above us, beneath us. Water is within us. Water is in the air we breathe. So water is everywhere, guys. We cannot avoid water. We cannot live without it also. So my mom was like, you know what? Do what the priest has told you in your dream. Do whatever that person that placed the crown on you said on your dream. Okay. So this one time I'm taking that salt, because I remember when I was put a crown on my head, I was told that use the salt to speak life into yourself. So I remember the first thing I asked for, the first thing I did was pray about it. And I say to God, if this is what you want me to do, please give me a sign. And I slept. I remember waking up to a dream where I dreamt myself washing my white linen, and after I've hanged it on the washing line, the fence, I remember just doing this. When I removed the linen because I wanted to see behind the linen, it was a bright day. I saw somebody, which I don't know who that person is even now, but I didn't see the face. It's like seeing the body. Like I saw this part of the body, like the upper half only. And this voice said to me, you're on the right path. Like, you're on the right path. Don't look back. Because I was asking about everything that I wanted to do in my life. So I remember just bathing, right? When I took this bath salts, I say to myself while bathing, I was like, I started calling on the Holy Spirit, and I say, God, I know you gave me this, and you give me permission to cleanse myself. I therefore am grateful for today. I started by being very thankful of my life. I started being thankful of my parents being alive. I started being grateful for my siblings, for my sister's children. I started being grateful for my uncles and my aunts, both on my mother's side and my father's side. Even though I have no connection with my extended family, I thanked all my cousins for being there. I thanked the experience of having grandparents. I thanked God for a lot of things that I was really grateful for, even from a little thing like a sock. I thank you that I can wear socks on my feet. I thank you that I started being very thankful. And then I started asking and I said, please show me the way, show me the light. And then I broke bondages. I was like, whatever it is, whatever chain that is attached to me, break it right now. And I started like asking God for a lot of things. And I bathed and I said, whatever career that you set for me, please show me it and I'll continue with it. Okay, fine. And then a group of dreams started following afterwards. And the first dream, I dreamt myself. Oh, I dreamt Cynthia Gwebu. I used to watch Cynthia Gwebu a lot at that time because she was a consistent YouTuber. And I just remember dreaming Cynthia. It was the time before she got married, right? I dreamt that dream the second time. Like I dreamt it before and I dreamt it right after the. I dreamt it before, but years before I was a YouTuber, like an active YouTuber. I dreamt Cynthia. I dreamt her sitting in a garden of flowers. And she said to me, take a camera, take a camera. And I remember just trying to film the fact that I was Cynthia Good. And I thought maybe it's because I watch her videos a lot. But then when this dream came again, I was like, but Cynthia is now married and she has a firstborn. Like, why am I dreaming Cynthia? I was like, okay, this is weird. And then I let it go. And then tell me why a few weeks later I dream Mihlali Ndamase and I'm like, okay. And I'm dreaming Mihlali and she's doing like a house move in tour. Like she's showing us moving into her house. She's like an empty house tour or something like that. And she's showing us, hey guys, this. And I woke up and I was like, okay, then I'm gonna do YouTube. And that was before even Owami called me to do the Helen Beck interview. I was like, I'm gonna do YouTube, but I need certain things. At that time, I was suffering, you guys. I was sick. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I remember this one time I dream, right? And after this dream, when I woke up, I was like, it clicked. I was like, man, that first guy. Let me tell you, that first ex of mine, that my first ever love of my life boyfriend type of thing, the best friend that I never asked for at that time. The one, my first everything, my first experiences of everything when it has to do with dating. He's still in turmoils. This guy, I'm talking about an educated man. He is still in turmoils. Like he is still suffering. He's still going through the most. He still has nightmares. He still is facing a lot of spiritual attacks. And I'm like, that's where I took all of that. Everything started opening up. And then Owami weirdly one morning calls me and she's like, gets me on TikTok. She's like, we're doing Helen Beck. And I was like, what? You're going to be the first guest. And I was like, what? On top of that, I start, getting things, revelations. And I started getting like financial freedom of certain places. I started getting makeup clients, and even though like right now I'm on the back burner when it comes to makeup, but I started growing and my YouTube channel now is growing. As you can see, I'm close to being monetized, and people are buying my ads. Guys, thank you so much for buying my shout outs. Like, thank you so much. And then now I'm like liberated. It feels homey. It feels good. And I can see the light. You guys, if you don't want to believe it, if you believe it or not, like I can see my direction. I can see the light. I've let go of friendships that were very toxic for me. I've let go of a whole lot of things that weren't for me. And guys, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. There is nothing I'm more grateful for than today. So if you wanna know, if you're having bad luck and you've never had bad luck before, your life was going well, check the partner, check the person that you you're having sexual contact with. Before you get into sexual contact with somebody, look at their lifestyle, look at their family tree, look at how, what illnesses they have in their family, like what bad lucks aura do they carry. No, every family has that generational bondage thingy. And now that I know my own generational curses, like I'm looking at me and my siblings, we've broken that curse. Like I look at how my sister treats her kids. It's so wonderful. I look at that my sister is working as a woman in our family. That is not, something that we're used to. My cousins are getting married. My cousins are having like things like they're going to varsity, buying cars, buying houses, and I'm looking at us and I'm like, this new generation is making so much change, and we're moving for the better. Life is about to shine bright, and I am really, really ready for whatever. I'm ready to take on everything, and just, I'm so super, super, super excited. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button down below and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified every time I post. From me, the Sparkle Queen, I say to you guys, stay sparkling. Bye, guys. I love you so much.